Good day. So today we're on the caddy again, just ripping off the exhaust. Got a new one on its way, so I thought I'd rip it off. So yeah, what a nightmare this has become. So let me switch around. So as you can see, already got it off. You have two rubbers on the back box here and one rubber on the middle section. I think this is the original, as it's one complete system, all the way to the front, all the way to the back. See the nice holes and that, all in this. Definitely got to be original, and in the middle section there as well. So this is the caddy. It's done about 130,000, I think. I've replaced the timing belt kit on it. That's done. I just need to find someone with, is it VCBS, whatever it is, just to come and fine tune it, just the timing in. So yeah, I got this pretty cheap, so I don't mind doing all the work on it. So yeah, timing belt's done, just got to fine tune that in. Still got engine management light that's come on as the, what's it come on as? Just can't think. EGR valve. So the EGR valve is playing up. So I've ordered an EGR valve and the pressure switch, pressure valve. I might as well just replace them both. So yeah, show you underneath. Not too bad underneath. I'd say it's one piece from there all the way to the back. You have a rubber mount just here holding the exhaust. You have one just there and one right on the back. So I think this is the original, because the one I've brought comes in two sections, rear box and middle pipe. I'm going to have a look over this front pipe here, but it does look alright, but I'm going to make sure, if so, then I'll leave that on and replace that, just the middle and rear. So yeah, that's where we're at today. Like I say, I'm still waiting for the exhaust to turn up, so I thought I'd just rip it off. So for you, it'll be like that, and the new one will be here, being fitted. All it was two 17mm bolts here holding this on. It's one of them big clamps there. I think someone's tried budging it up before because there's like a sleeve on it, I'm not sure. So yeah, that sleeve comes off, but there was two 17mm bolts. Undid there, or snapped them off, trying to undo them. So yeah, that's it. So there we go, new exhaust fitted. I ain't really filmed how to do it, as it's pretty goddamn simple. If you can't do this, there's no point in trying. So yeah, you need to undo these bolts here, and unloosen one and undo the other. So this plate drops to get this pipe on. So yeah, wire brush, some penetrating oil, especially with rusty like this. Just drop it and turn it out of the way. Then this pipe does go on. But yeah, these ones are off eBay. Fit nicely. I have put some paste on it as well, high temp paste in the joints as well, just to make sure they're sealing. New clamps. So yeah, there we go. Then you just slide them into the fully in. Tighten them up, well, just tighten them so they're still loose, so they still move. Paste on that one, slide the back in, put them on the rubbers, then adjust the exhaust so they're not tapping on here. So it's nice and free, away from the edges, and tighten your clamps up. So yeah, there we go. That's the exhaust done on the caddy. So next is the EGR valve. So that's the middle box and the back box replaced on the exhaust system. Now it's time for the EGR valve. So here's the EGR valve on the 2 litre SDI. So we're going to need 10mm socket and 8mm X. So first things first, pull your pipe off, move that out your way. You want to undo the 10mm bolt on the clamp there. Just undo it and take your clamp off. Then you want to undo this bolt here, which is 8mm X, and there's one on the other side as well. You can't see, just got to feel for it. Undo that, and that comes off. Here's my new. You get a new gasket with it. That's eBay special. See how long that lasts. And I've ordered a pressure sensor switch, whatever, as well. That should be here today, best be. So yeah, hopefully this will sort the problem out of rough running, as that's what the light's showing. EGR valve. We'll test this EGR valve soon I got it off. So yeah, let's get it off. There's the old one off. As you can see, it's off there. There's the old gasket. It's not too bad inside. Looks like it's been cleaned. So, what I'm going to do is test it. So, could have just took it off, gave it a clean, made sure, but cheap enough to buy new, so I thought I'd just buy a new one. So what you want to do is you want to push that valve in. When you pushed it in to its limit, put your thumb over that and hold it there. If that big valve starts moving down, then you know your diaphragm's knacking. It's not holding pressure, so yeah, you know it's leaking. If it holds and it don't move, and when you release your thumb you see it just pop down, then you know it's all good. So yeah, just check in there, make sure it's seating properly. So yeah, let's test it. So that's me push my valve in, and if you can see this, but I can feel it in my hand moving. So I do have a leak. Don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. Must have a small leak on the diaphragm. Got my thumb covering the hole. I can feel it moving. It's not too bad, but it's moving. So that ain't gonna hold the pressure. Hear it tick tick, that's it moving down. So yeah, it's got a slight leak, that has. So yeah, so glad they have brought a new one. So let's get the new one fitted. You need to fit the new one. Always put a bolt in. Put the bolt closest to you, easiest to get to. Then put your gasket over, so you know your gasket holds on by one side. Bolt it in so far, then your gasket will slide down, but you'll be able to get your hand or your fingers under to lift the gasket up to put the other bolt through on both. Then just tighten them both up. So yeah, try and film it, but you can't film it, there's not enough space. But like I say, always put a bolt in through your EGR and your gasket. Bolt the easiest one up first, not all the way, just enough. Then your gasket will slide down like that. Then all you gotta do is put your finger underneath, lift it up and put your bolt through. Make sure that sits in there properly, so when you put your clamp on, it seals it. So yeah, let's get it done. So now the EGR valve's done, and do the pressure transistor, whatever, sensor, switch, whatever you want to call it. That's that little black box at the back. Mainly it's all plug and play. Just make sure you put your pipes in the right, well, push them on the right ones. So all I do, disconnect the wire here, undo these 10mm bolts here, nuts, put it out slightly, take the pipe off, stick it on the new one. You do not want to get it wrong. So yeah, if we look at it, this one goes to EGR valve, this one comes all the way around the top here, goes to the bottom of your airbox, and the bottom one goes to this pipe here. So yeah, so we'll switch that around now. So here's my new one. Just turn it up. Come on, get out of the bed. There's the new one there. So yeah, just going to get that fitted now. And hopefully it will turn off the light and should be all good. So there we go. All done. Dusting. So that's the exhaust fitted, EGR valve and the pressure switch, sensor, whatever you want to call it. All done. Kick it over, run it a few miles, the light should go out on the EGR. If not, just have it reset. So yeah, that's all done. Yeah, so I hope that's helped some of you. If so, give us a like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So see you next time. Stay safe.